I had to build income around motherhood and homeschooling. So when I could no longer work a regular 9 to 5 job like everybody else, and I had to homeschool, the question was, okay, so what do I do to earn money and still make a living and be able to pay bills? So one of the main things, not the first thing, but one of the main things I did was Amazon Flex. The great thing about that is I was able to bring my son along with me. So with Amazon Flex, you can kind of pick your blocks, the schedule that you want to work. So once my son got done with his schoolwork and he was done for the day, we would get in the car and go pick up our block or packages, and we would deliver them, and then that became our income. I was particular about which blocks that I chose because of all the driving and things like that. So I tend not to accept any blocks that are under $100. So that was the start of it. I was able to do that every day, sometimes twice on the weekends, just to get the ball rolling with earning money. And that sustained us for a small amount of time. There were other delivery services that I did before, and that was just like for extra cash while I was, still able to work, like DoorDash and things like that. But DoorDash was not sufficient enough in the earnings and not knowing exactly what you're going to get paid. But Amazon was. So the fact that I can take him with me, do the deliveries, and come back home, and we just had a whole routine. And some days it was exhausting because we're after school, we're going right to doing deliveries, and then by the time we come back home, it's dark and it's time to go to bed. And then we wake back up, homeschool again, and we start the whole day over again. But it worked for us, The other thing that I do to earn a living at home is I will list items online to sell. So I started with clothes and things that he grew out of, things that I couldn't fit no more, and things just like around the house. Some things that were new that just never got used, and other things that was in good condition that I didn't need or want anymore. And I would list those things online on all the marketplaces, and that's how I would make money. Then I also, and this is a collaboration of a lot of different things that I do to earn money at home, is digital products. So I created a digital product that basically, one of the main books was side hustles. So the side hustles would include like things that I've like more than, well, about 80% of everything that is in my digital side hustle book is stuff that I've done. So I have Amazon Flex, a DoorDash, different marketplaces, every little single thing that I did for a side hustle to earn money, to grow it into a full income to pay the bills, I put into that digital product, and I was selling that. Well, still selling it because it's still listed to be sold. So that was another way that I earned money. I also got back into like a skill that I've just had for years. It's just something I know how to do, and now the AI is around, it enhanced that skill, and that is designing websites and logos and all this other stuff for different people, and putting it on Fiverr or just family and friend type of thing. And I would do that. So every skill that I obtained over the years, I just started utilizing it to make money, and that's kind of like how I make a living right now. Then also when I got one of my pages got monetized on Facebook, and it started earning money, then I put more focus into that. So that's another stream of income too. So for me right now, I have multiple streams of income, and I think it's pretty good to do that. You don't have to do everything all at once. Just pick one thing and stick with that. But the Amazon Flex was like one of those for sure incomes. I knew how much I was going to make for that block before I even walked out the door, which is an advantage you don't have with DoorDash. Is like something come in and you either take it or not, and the math wasn't mathing. You paying me $2 to do a delivery, and then I gotta drive all the way over here. Well, at least with Amazon, I knew how much I was getting paid for how many hours, and sometimes it don't even take all that time. And I knew right away how many packages, what area. I had all the details, is what I'm saying. And that became another way to earn money. But to just sit there on your fingers and twiddle and hope this work out while you're trying to, be at home with your kid, you can't do that. But those are the ways that I currently earn a living. Will I ever go back to like working with kids or being in the classroom? I don't think so. As much as I miss it and I want to, and it's something I've done for so long, working with kids. I don't think that's something I'm going to do. If anything, my big hope is to start a summer learning program called, Continue Learning Program. That's the best that I feel in my heart to do, that I know I can put my all in with, no doubt. But yes, those are the ways that I make money online while being a homeschool mom. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.